Have you ever paused in the midst of your busy life and felt a subtle yet powerful sensation, a whisper from deep within, telling you that something essential, something profoundly meaningful is missing from your journey? Maybe you've experienced those moments when life feels incomplete, as though a crucial piece of your soul's story has been deliberately hidden from you. Let me ask you sincerely, do you sometimes wonder if there's a deeper reason behind every struggle, every joy, and every person who crosses your path? What if I told you today that before you entered this life, before you drew your first breath, your soul had already known every challenge, every triumph, every heartbreak, and every joyous moment you'd experience on earth? Imagine for a moment how powerful and liberating that realization could be. You are not here by mere chance. Your existence is not random. Instead, your journey, every step, every choice, every relationship, was carefully designed and chosen by your own soul, guided by infinite wisdom and compassion. For centuries, a profound truth has been intentionally hidden, guarded closely by those who feared its transformative power. Today, I introduce to you a manuscript known as the CX Anime, a sacred ancient text penned more than 1,200 years ago by enlightened mystics and deliberately concealed throughout history. This remarkable document holds within it maps of your soul's incredible journey, the journey that occurred long before your birth into this physical form. But why was such precious knowledge kept secret? Because, my dear friends, this knowledge has the power to liberate. When you grasp the true nature of your soul's purpose, when you realize that every experience is part of a divine tapestry carefully woven by your soul, fear loses its grip on you. You break free from feelings of victimhood and helplessness. You step boldly into a life of purpose, clarity, and boundless freedom. The Buddha taught us that suffering arises from ignorance, from not truly understanding who we are and why we're here. Similarly, this ancient text echoes that wisdom. Suffering diminishes the moment we remember our divine nature and our soul's intentions. Imagine knowing exactly why you chose this body, this family, and these circumstances. Envision yourself embracing your trials not as punishments, but as profound lessons chosen consciously by your eternal soul to awaken deeper compassion, wisdom, and joy. Today, we embark on a journey together, a powerful exploration of truths hidden from humanity for over a millennium. The knowledge contained within the CEX anime can restore clarity to your life, help you find meaning in your pain, and reconnect you with your true purpose. As you sit here right now, open your heart and your mind. Allow yourself to entertain this beautiful possibility. Every challenge you faced, every heartache, every joy was selected by you for your soul's growth. Are you ready to reclaim the wisdom that's always belonged to you? Are you ready to journey into the sacred pages of your soul's forgotten history? Join me today as we lift the veil of forgetfulness and remember who we truly are. This isn't merely a talk, it's an invitation to a new life of clarity, freedom, and profound awakening. Let the journey begin. Dear friends, imagine with me, if you will, an ancient manuscript hidden from humanity's eyes for over 12 centuries, a sacred text known as the CEX Anime. This extraordinary document, meticulously written by enlightened mystics, unveils the profound journey our souls undertake long before we step foot into this earthly existence. But why, you may wonder, has this illuminating wisdom been kept secret? The reason is as powerful as it is simple. Knowledge is liberation. Those who wished to control humanity through fear and ignorance intentionally obscured this truth from our eyes. Yet today, this precious wisdom resurfaces, inviting us all to rediscover the beautiful story of our souls. 1. The call of universal consciousness. Let us begin our journey with the first sacred stage, the call of universal consciousness. Have you ever experienced an unexplainable longing within your heart? A quiet whisper that seems to say, there must be more to life than this. This deep inner feeling of emptiness or yearning isn't accidental. It is your soul remembering something magnificent. According to the CEX anime, each soul receives an invitation from universal consciousness itself, a gentle, loving call urging us to return to this world to grow, experience, and evolve. This divine call isn't forceful or commanding. Rather, it is a soft melody resonating deeply within, guiding us to consciously choose another journey of learning. When we accept this sacred invitation, we willingly embrace both joy and pain, understanding that each emotion, each event, each encounter has profound meaning. Your presence here today, listening intently, confirms that your soul once accepted this universal call with courage, wisdom, and love. 2. The life review. After accepting this universal invitation, your soul moves into the second stage, the profound process of the life review. Imagine, with deep compassion and clarity, your soul viewing past experiences not from judgment or guilt, but from a place of pure understanding and learning. In Buddhism, we call this state of clear-seeing right view. Each action you took, each word you spoke, and every life you touched is revisited, illuminating valuable lessons for future growth. Why is this life review essential? Because it teaches your soul the sacred art of empathy and deep cosmic responsibility. You clearly witness the effects of your past deeds, feeling both the joy you brought to others and the pain your actions may have unintentionally caused. This isn't punishment. Rather, it's an enlightening lesson, teaching you to cherish each moment, to choose compassion, forgiveness, and love in all that you do. In understanding these experiences, we realize deeply the Buddhist truth. Mistakes are merely opportunities for wisdom, and pain is a profound teacher on the path to enlightenment. 3. The Council of Souls. Next, your soul enters a space of luminous guidance, the third sacred stage, known as the Council of Souls. Imagine an assembly of wise, compassionate, radiant beings of light, masters and guides who deeply know your soul's journey and lovingly assist in planning your upcoming life. You are never alone. Your soul is forever supported by these compassionate guides, ensuring that your next life will provide exactly the lessons and opportunities needed for your spiritual awakening. During this council, your soul actively participates in creating a meaningful blueprint for your human journey. You choose the challenges you wish to face, the souls you will meet, and the paths you will walk. This is done not with trepidation, but with great courage, clarity, and trust in your higher purpose. Thus, each challenge, each person you meet, is a sacred agreement made in love, intended for your highest good. The choice of life. Purpose. Having received guidance from the council, your soul now selects its specific life purpose, the fourth profound stage of your journey. Here, the CEX anime affirms that every soul has a unique, irreplaceable mission on Earth. No life purpose is too large or too small. Each is precisely tailored for the individual soul's growth. Your purpose might be to heal past wounds, cultivate compassion, inspire others, or simply awaken deeper wisdom and kindness in your heart. Whatever your mission, remember this powerful Buddhist teaching. Your soul purpose is already within you, waiting to be recognized. The pains and challenges you repeatedly face in life are not misfortunes. They are signposts leading you directly to your divine purpose. You were born equipped with every strength, talent, and opportunity needed to fulfill your chosen path. The choice of body and family. The fifth stage is the soul's careful selection of body, family, and circumstances. You may question why a soul would deliberately choose challenging situations or difficult relationships. Buddhism teaches that our most profound lessons emerge not from comfort, but from the compassionate embrace of adversity. Your soul chooses parents, environments, and even bodily attributes precisely because these conditions align perfectly with your chosen purpose. Every challenge you face is intentionally selected as a stepping stone toward spiritual growth. Rather than lamenting hardships, recognize them as precious opportunities to cultivate strength, resilience, and wisdom. Embrace this profound insight. Your soul chose precisely the circumstances you need to awaken your deepest potentials. When you accept this, forgiveness, gratitude, and empowerment naturally blossom within your heart. 6. The veil of forgetfulness. Yet, before entering this world, your soul passes through the sixth stage, the veil of forgetfulness. Why must we forget our spiritual origins upon birth? Consider how deeply authentic and meaningful our growth becomes precisely because we don't remember our soul's plan clearly. This forgetting is a loving act, a sacred part of your journey. It ensures your experiences on earth are genuine and transformative. But the veil is thin. Moments of deep intuition, vivid dreams, déjà vu experiences, these are subtle signals reminding you of your true nature and divine origin. As you learn to meditate, practice mindfulness, and trust your intuitive insights, you gently lift this veil. You begin to remember who you truly are, a luminous being of consciousness, temporarily inhabiting this physical form to learn, grow, and experience life's wonders. 7. Birth, the leap of faith. Finally, we arrive at the courageous seventh stage, birth, the ultimate leap of faith. Consider the immense bravery your soul embodies as it chooses to enter this physical world, knowing you must face uncertainties, challenges, and the pains of human existence. You enter life with trust, surrender, and profound faith in your soul's plan. Each of us arrives as a courageous explorer, fully aware on a soul level of the lessons awaiting us. As children, many of us recall fragments of past lives or spiritual realms, but society eventually covers these memories. Still, in moments of profound silence, joy, or sorrow, your soul gently whispers reminders of the courageous leap you took. Remember this bravery whenever life's challenges arise. You are not a victim. You are the wise architect of your own soul's journey. My dear friends, understanding these sacred stages of your soul's journey empowers you to live life with greater purpose, compassion, and wisdom. No longer does suffering mean punishment. It is a cherished teacher. Challenges no longer defeat you. They deepen you. Relationships become profound spiritual agreements made in love, and your purpose blossoms clearly before you. Today, embrace the journey of your soul. Know deeply that you are exactly where you need to be. Remember your infinite courage, wisdom, and love. Your soul's journey is sacred. Your life is purposeful, and your heart contains all the wisdom you will ever need. Let this wisdom guide your steps, illuminate your heart, and fill your days with peace, courage, and boundless joy. Your soul's journey is your greatest treasure. Celebrate it with gratitude, awareness, and an open heart. My dear friends, as we continue this enlightening journey together, let us pause to deeply reflect upon a vital question. Why is this profound wisdom so significant to our lives? To understand this question is to illuminate the very core of our existence. It transforms how we perceive every moment, every challenge, and every joy we encounter on our path. In Buddhism, we often hear that suffering arises from ignorance, a profound lack of awareness of who we truly are and why we have come into this human life. Without understanding the sacred truth behind our experiences, pain and loss can feel meaningless, overwhelming, even cruel. We see ourselves as victims, helplessly tossed by the waves of fate, constantly wondering, why me? Why now? What did I do to deserve this? Yet when we remember the profound teachings of the ancient manuscript, the CEX anime, our perspective radically shifts. Suddenly, challenges become precious lessons. Heartaches transform into profound opportunities for awakening, and every moment holds deep purpose. No longer do we perceive ourselves as passive victims, but instead as courageous architects, designing our lives for spiritual growth and evolution. Imagine, just for a moment, what it means to truly grasp this knowledge. Consider your deepest sorrow or your most challenging experience. Rather than viewing it as punishment or misfortune, you can now clearly see that these hardships were intentionally chosen by your soul as powerful catalysts for inner transformation. Buddhism teaches us that the lotus flower, beautiful and pure, blooms precisely because it rises from the mud of suffering. Your soul, too, blossoms brilliantly through the struggles and trials it willingly embraced before birth. But why, you may wonder, would such liberating knowledge have been deliberately hidden? Why would religions, governments, and powerful institutions throughout history intentionally conceal this truth? The answer lies in one simple yet profound reality: control. When individuals remain unaware of their inherent power and wisdom, it becomes easy to govern them through fear, guilt, and limitation. Systems built upon fear rely heavily upon ignorance. When you believe you are merely a victim of circumstance, you relinquish your power, autonomy, and potential for growth to external authorities. Consider how differently our society would function if each individual recognized their true spiritual identity, their innate power, and the purposeful design behind every experience. Imagine a world where compassion replaces fear, where understanding replaces blame, and empowerment replaces victimhood. This possibility frightens those whose authority depends upon ignorance and obedience. Yet today, we are blessed. You and I stand together, holding this sacred truth. In this very moment, we reclaim our true identity as free souls, wise beyond measure, courageous beyond belief, and eternally connected to universal consciousness. You were never meant to live small, fearful, or powerless. Your soul is boundless, radiant, and free. You are the author of your journey, the creator of your destiny. Recognizing your soul's journey liberates you from victimhood. You no longer believe you are powerless in the face of life's trials. Instead, you move through each day with profound mindfulness, courage, and intention. Every challenge you face becomes a sacred teaching. Every encounter a deliberate and meaningful step towards spiritual awakening. Think about how profoundly your life can change when you live with awareness of your soul's purpose. Anxiety, stress, and fear significantly diminish when you understand that each event, however difficult, is part of your soul's masterful plan. You begin to trust deeply in your inner wisdom. Each morning, you awaken not with dread or anxiety, but with clear purpose and quiet confidence, knowing that your soul has chosen each experience for your highest good. Living with this consciousness also greatly enhances your resilience, because you understand that trials are valuable opportunities for growth. Your ability to navigate difficulties strengthens remarkably. Challenges no longer crush your spirit. Instead, they uplift and refine you. Like a skilled captain sailing confidently through rough seas, you understand that turbulence is part of the journey, and your purpose guides you safely onward. Even more profoundly, you begin to appreciate life fully in each precious moment. Buddhist teachings remind us continually that mindfulness, the capacity to remain present and fully engaged, is the key to lasting peace and happiness. When you realize your life has deep spiritual meaning, every breath becomes sacred, every encounter divine, and every moment rich with possibility. Imagine the peace that arises from living fully present and fully aware of your divine mission. You no longer feel compelled to rush through life, chasing fleeting pleasures or empty successes. Instead, you savor each moment deeply, knowing that this very breath, this conversation, this joy, this sorrow, all hold sacred purpose. Your heart opens naturally in gratitude and reverence, enriching your life immeasurably. Buddhism teaches that true happiness arises from clear understanding. This knowledge, preserved lovingly within the ancient CEX anime, offers us precisely that clear understanding. It reminds us that beneath surface events lies a deeper, purposeful reality. Each of us has intentionally chosen our circumstances to facilitate our soul's growth and enlightenment. Let us embrace this truth, courageously releasing ourselves from the chains of ignorance and victimhood. By remembering the journey of our souls, we reclaim our innate strength, wisdom, and compassion. Our lives become illuminated from within, radiating clarity, purpose, and joy. We no longer fear life's uncertainty, for we understand deeply that every experience is a stepping stone toward awakening. My dear friends, you hold within you the power to transform not only your life, but the lives of those around you. By embodying this sacred truth, you inspire others to awaken as well. Together, we can create a world rooted in awareness, compassion, and empowered living. Remember, this journey of awakening is your birthright. You came into this life brave, wise, and fully capable of overcoming every obstacle. No one can take this away from you. No power on earth can silence the voice of your soul once you awaken to its wisdom. Today, right here, right now, you have received a precious gift, a sacred reminder of who you truly are and why you are here. Let this awareness guide your steps, comfort your heart, and elevate your spirit. Embrace your life fully, knowing that every moment, every challenge, every joy is a sacred opportunity for your soul's magnificent evolution. May you walk your path with courage and compassion, wisdom and grace. Trust in your soul's wisdom, and you will find the peace, clarity, and deep fulfillment you seek. Remember always, you are the masterful architect of your destiny, chosen by your soul for an extraordinary journey toward awakening and enlightenment. Let this truth guide you. Let it empower you, and let it illuminate every step of your sacred journey. Dear friends, we have now reached perhaps the most transformative part of our journey together, the practical application of sacred wisdom into our daily lives. The ancient teachings of the Buddha remind us that true wisdom is not merely knowledge, but the continuous, heartfelt practice of what we know to be true. As you begin integrating these profound insights into your everyday routines, you will find your life becoming increasingly peaceful, purposeful, and joyous. Let's explore several powerful practices rooted deeply in mindfulness and ancient wisdom that you can begin applying right now to reconnect with your soul's purpose and journey. 1. Meditation, reconnecting with your soul's voice. Meditation is one of the greatest gifts you can offer yourself. It is the art of reconnecting deeply and gently with your inner wisdom, your soul's true voice. You don't need complicated methods or hours of practice. Just dedicate 10 to 15 minutes each day to sit quietly and comfortably, breathing gently and consciously. As you sit in silence, close your eyes and follow the natural rhythm of your breath. Each breath you take is sacred. It anchors you deeply into the present moment, creating a safe, quiet space for your soul's gentle whispers to emerge. Thoughts and worries may arise. When they do, simply observe them without judgment and return your awareness lovingly to your breathing. With regular practice, meditation gradually clears the noise and distractions of the mind, allowing intuitive insights and spiritual clarity to surface effortlessly. You'll find yourself more attuned to subtle messages, able to discern your soul's purpose clearly, and better equipped to navigate life's challenges with ease and grace. 2. Soul journaling, documenting your inner journey. Another potent tool is keeping a soul journal, a sacred space to document your daily experiences, emotions, and insights. Writing regularly allows your inner wisdom to express itself clearly and authentically. Each evening, dedicate a few moments to reflect upon your day. Write down your emotions, challenges, joys, and especially the lessons you recognize emerging from each experience. This journaling practice is not about judgment or critique. Rather, it's a compassionate exploration of your soul's evolving story. By journaling consistently, you develop profound self-awareness. Over time, you'll begin to recognize recurring themes, important insights, and deeper truths about your life purpose. As the Buddha wisely taught, clarity arises through mindful awareness and compassionate reflection. Your soul journal becomes a trusted friend, a gentle guide illuminating your path towards spiritual awakening and inner peace. 3. Dream analysis, understanding your soul's messages. Have you ever awakened from a vivid dream, feeling it held deeper meaning? Dreams are profound communications from your soul, offering guidance and insight into your spiritual journey. To harness their wisdom, keep a notebook near your bed. Immediately upon waking, write down whatever you remember, without filtering or analyzing it first. Over time, you'll discover patterns and symbols that recur in your dreams, each one a precious message from your soul. For instance, meeting familiar strangers, experiencing powerful emotions, or encountering symbolic imagery. All these dream elements are your inner self, reaching out, guiding you toward deeper self-understanding. Analyze these symbols thoughtfully. Ask yourself, what message might my soul be sending through this dream? What emotions and insights does it awaken within me? Trust your intuition. Your soul speaks clearly through dreams, gently guiding you toward your true path and purpose. 4. Honoring your intuition. Trusting your inner wisdom. Intuition is the sacred whisper of your soul, offering you constant, gentle guidance. Yet, in our busy lives, we often dismiss or doubt our inner voice. Buddhism teaches that intuition is not random. It's the profound intelligence of your soul, guiding you toward your highest good. To reconnect with your intuitive wisdom, practice mindful listening daily. In quiet moments, when decisions or challenges arise, pause, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Ask yourself, what does my intuition tell me about this? You'll notice intuitive guidance feels calm, peaceful, and clear, distinct from anxious thoughts or reactive fears. The more you practice listening to your intuition, the clearer its guidance becomes. Trust this voice. It is your soul speaking. Following intuition leads you confidently toward fulfilling your life purpose, helping you make aligned choices in harmony with your soul's true path. 5. Daily reflection. Asking the right questions. Questions are powerful catalysts for spiritual growth. Every day, pose meaningful questions to yourself, such as, what truly makes me happy and fulfilled? What lessons did today's challenges teach me? How can I contribute positively to the lives of others today? These questions awaken deeper awareness and intentional living. As the Buddha wisely taught, mindful inquiry leads directly to profound insight. Each reflective question you ask yourself brings greater clarity, purpose, and compassion to your daily life, aligning your actions with your soul's intentions. 6. Patience and consistency, keys to spiritual growth. Now, friends, it's essential to emphasize the critical role of patience and consistency in these practices. Spiritual growth doesn't occur instantly. It unfolds gradually, gently, and profoundly. Just as a seed planted in fertile soil requires steady nurturing, patience, and care to bloom, your spiritual practices need regularity, kindness, and persistence. Buddhism teaches us the profound power of consistency. Meditate, journal, analyze dreams, trust your intuition, and reflect each day, even if just briefly. Over time, these seemingly small daily acts cultivate deep inner peace, clarity, and spiritual awakening. Remember, there is no rush on the path of awakening. Be gentle and patient with yourself, trusting that each mindful step brings you closer to the profound peace and wisdom you seek. Conclusion of practical guidance. My dear friends, integrating these practices into your daily life will transform not just your perception, but your entire reality. Imagine living each day with clarity, confidence, and deep connection to your soul's purpose. Imagine facing life's challenges without fear or doubt, knowing each experience is a precious stepping stone toward greater wisdom and compassion. As you walk this mindful path, remember the Buddha's timeless teachings. Every moment offers an opportunity for awakening. Each breath, each choice, each experience is sacred. Embrace these practices wholeheartedly and consistently. Let them guide you to a life filled with profound purpose, peace, and joy. Today, right now, choose to commit fully to this beautiful journey. Your soul's voice is always here, gently guiding you. All you need to do is listen, trust, and act with mindful awareness. May your daily life become a sacred journey filled with clarity, joy, and profound spiritual growth. Embrace this path with courage, patience, and heartfelt dedication, knowing deeply that you are awakening to the beautiful truth of who you truly are. You are not alone. Your soul guides you always, gently and lovingly. Trust its wisdom, embrace its messages, and live each day fully awake, deeply grateful, and profoundly connected to your soul's sacred journey. Dear friends, as we near the end of our profound journey together, let's pause once more to reflect deeply on the incredible voyage your soul has courageously undertaken. You now understand clearly. You are not here by mere chance. You are not simply drifting through an ocean of random events. Instead, your very presence, your life experiences, your joys, sorrows, and even your greatest challenges have been consciously chosen by your eternal soul for one grand, beautiful purpose: your spiritual awakening and evolution. Think back to the moment your soul first received that sacred call from universal consciousness. Remember, deep within your heart, the subtle whisper that invited you to embark on another extraordinary human journey. This call was an expression of pure divine love, an invitation your courageous soul lovingly accepted. You chose, in full awareness, to experience every moment, every encounter, every challenge you have faced. What bravery, what profound courage you showed before you even arrived here on earth. You revisited your past, learning compassion and wisdom from your previous lives. You stood before a council of radiant, wise souls, drawing up a blueprint for your next human adventure. You purposefully selected your family, your body, your environment, all perfectly suited for your highest growth. And then, with boundless trust and faith, you crossed the veil of forgetfulness, willingly stepping into human life, embarking on this journey filled with uncertainty, beauty, and infinite potential. My dear friends, understanding this deeply liberating truth transforms you from a passive victim into the empowered, creative architect of your destiny. The Buddha himself taught us that suffering arises from ignorance. When you illuminate your life with this sacred knowledge, ignorance fades and suffering transforms into meaningful growth. No longer will you view hardships as punishments or misfortune. Instead, every trial becomes an opportunity, every difficulty a sacred teacher, and every moment an invitation to greater awakening. Reflect on this. You are not a victim of life's circumstances. You are the skillful designer of your own spiritual path. Your soul consciously selected each challenge because it recognized within you the infinite strength, wisdom, and compassion needed to overcome and grow from these experiences. As you embrace this truth, anxiety fades, fears dissolve, and your heart expands in gratitude and peace. Imagine living with this clarity each day, knowing deeply that every experience holds sacred meaning and purpose. How differently would you approach your challenges, relationships, and opportunities? How profoundly joyful and present would your life become if you knew without doubt that your soul had intentionally chosen everything you encounter? Today, I encourage you to take decisive action. Start practicing now. Embrace meditation, journaling, intuitive listening, dream reflection, and mindful questioning to unlock your soul's messages. Your soul communicates constantly through dreams, intuitive nudges, coincidences, and powerful emotions. Do not dismiss these signs. Instead, honor them, explore them, and trust their profound wisdom. Each subtle message is your soul lovingly guiding you back toward your true path and purpose. Make a heartfelt commitment today to live with awareness and intention. Allow each morning to be a fresh opportunity to reconnect with your soul's voice. When you wake, ask yourself clearly, what does my soul wish to experience and learn today? Move through each day with mindful presence, compassion, and courage, trusting fully in your soul's loving guidance. Beyond this personal practice, I invite you to share this wisdom widely. The knowledge you've gained today is a precious gift, one that can transform countless lives. Imagine a world where every person remembers their true soul's purpose and lives free from fear and victimhood. Together, we can inspire a global awakening rooted in mindfulness, compassion, and profound understanding. Share these teachings with your loved ones, your community, and your world. Be the beacon of clarity and hope that inspires others to awaken to their soul's journey. Engage deeply with this journey. If the insights we've shared today resonate with your heart, please take a moment now to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support means so much. It allows us to continue spreading messages of awakening, peace, and spiritual freedom. By subscribing, you become part of a beautiful community committed to mindful living, soul exploration, and profound inner growth. Moreover, I warmly invite you to leave a comment below, sharing your experiences, reflections, and insights. Tell us your own soul's journey. Have you experienced powerful dreams or intuitive messages guiding you toward your purpose? Has this understanding helped you see life's challenges differently? Your story, your voice, your experiences, they matter deeply. We treasure your feedback and engagement, as each interaction builds a powerful community of awakened souls supporting each other on this remarkable journey. Finally, from the depths of my heart, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to you. Thank you for choosing to share this incredible journey with me. Your time is precious, your presence sacred, and I honor you deeply for dedicating these moments to awakening your soul's truth. My dear friend, your journey does not end here. This is just the beginning. Walk forward with courage, love, and awareness. Remember always that your soul chose this life with great care and wisdom, confident in your strength, compassion, and infinite potential. Embrace your challenges, savor each joyful moment, and trust deeply in your soul's loving guidance. May you always remember who you truly are, an eternal soul, boundless, radiant, and wise beyond measure. Let this remembrance illuminate your path, comfort your heart, and inspire every step you take. I wish you peace, clarity, and profound joy on your sacred journey. Continue forward bravely, compassionately, and mindfully. You are exactly where you need to be, and your beautiful journey is unfolding perfectly, moment by sacred moment. Thank you once again. May your life always reflect your deepest truth, your highest purpose, and your infinite, radiant soul. Namaste.